Hello everyone, welcome to my next Minecraft project. That's right, this is exactly where I spawned. And I had an idea, and I randomly kept spawning new worlds until I landed in a desert that happened to be next to a jungle that was over there in the distance. But we'll go over there in just a second. This is what I've been working on. Currently, I want to make some type of orc city. And this is what I have so far. I wanted to make sure that, well, this is all ocean, as you can see here. So it's kind of neat that ships would have to sail through this, massive wall. And I haven't quite finished all of it, as you can see. I had this water drained everywhere. Or, well, there you go. You can kind of see that over there. But I had the water drained on that side, too. Just as I work. For this side, I was thinking about just mirroring this. But then I got this idea this morning that I thought was kind of neat, where, well, if you look over here, let me do this. There we go. Alright, so if you look on this side, if you had a huge ship, they would not be able to go through here. There's just no way. Like, if it had a giant sail, then it just wouldn't fit, unless the sail was down, but then how would it get through? So I thought for this side, I could take some huge logs and make a giant gate. I mean, to make it stick up, this high, but roughly as tall as this wall, but higher, so that a gate could be raised. And I haven't decided if I want the gate up or down yet, but that's my plan. That's my idea for this, and I'll have to, lower the floor down here, the sea floor here, so that boats could actually go through here. Oh, and look, it's all nice and hollow because I haven't done anything with it yet. No. Alright, so I guess we can turn this off for now. Here is the inside of what we have so far. Ooh, creepy noise. This, I still want to do more, but that's just kind of where we're at so far. And I have this as the top. There's a fun story that happened to me about 20 minutes ago. Just over here by this tower. As you can see, we're going to fly over here. There are flames at the top of each little pillar. This is also a pillar, and there were flames right here. Let me give you a nice show of... See that? Yeah. As you can imagine, the top of my tower went up in flames. Not everything. Luckily, it started raining as it hit about this border here. And I turned around and just, happened to notice it, because I was working on something else that I'm about to show you. Anyway, here we are. This is pretty much how this will look. I'm pretty much done with this side so far. Oh, and I can show you in here. There's, if you know who Fusion Productions is, I really like his idea with glowstone for the windows. So I took that and I'm using it because it kind of makes it look like if there was nighttime that people, that lights are on inside and it's actually, kind of flickering because of Optifine and just cool. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, I have not done anything inside this yet. Still lots of work to be done, but that's just how it is. So let's go ahead and kick back over here. Now, the original plan when I spawned this world, I walked up over the hill here, or well, flew over here, and I saw this giant circle here. Or well, sort of half circle. And I immediately pictured a giant dock, which is awesome, because I was waiting for a desert world that I would, like. So this was all natural here, with the exception of some of this stuff back there. And I'm going to fly over here and I'll show you. There was a giant jungle on the one side of this. I think it's over this direction. This, well, there you can see some of the grass. I still have to replace everything with sand. But for the most part, this was all jungle through here, and I've just been kind of expanding because I have plans for it's just, in my head, just a multi-level sort of, different shelves of buildings and houses or whatever for the orc peoples. This river I put in myself. I noticed that there was a kind of, I don't know, lower centered thing here through here. So I took a brush and started digging it up, essentially. And this is what I've been working on right now. My plan is here, I'm going to actually speed up again. Let me turn around and show you. the dock would go down under here, and I'm thinking, sort of, I'm gonna raise this probably another 4 to 5 blocks up, just a little bit, because I want to have a different shelf over here, and I'll have a couple bridges across, because I wanted to create the effect that this river is kind of, it's sinking in, it's eroding into the land. So I'd have a bridge, and I'm thinking some sort of coliseum or something over here, some type of entertainment thing. I'm not quite sure. On the dock down here would be probably little bunkers and a market, some sort of market. It just makes sense because if the ships come in and they dock, then they could just trade all their goods right here very quickly. And, then a bridge would go straight to the entertainment area. And this hillside on this side, I'm planning on raising probably 10 to 15 more sand blocks up, because I want the palace, the big giant orc structure, to be on this. Oh, and I'm thinking about adding a mage tower on this side over here. I might relocate, but thinking about that. Anyway, but yeah, I want the palace to be here, and I'm thinking a bridge on this side, and it could, I could gradually increase the mountain until it goes up to the top, and looks all epic and that sort of thing. So anyway, I had this river here, and I noticed there were some holes, so I built up the walls, as you can see here. And my plan is, well, probably I'm gonna lower some of this, dig this out. Actually, you know what? Let's just, I don't know if oh man, let me do this. Sphere of air 2. So we'll go ahead and get rid of some of this, and I'll show you how I do this, because it's fairly simple. Let's go ahead and get some of this out too. Oh, except I need, or well, I guess that won't really matter as long as that's there. Let's see. As long as it looks relatively okay, because I want to make sure that it's not, too, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. I want to make sure that the change is kind of gradual, because you want a cool looking waterfall like this. And I like the green from the like swampy biome that was kind of sort of here. But yeah, it's kind of cool because it makes it look like some of the water might be filtered, or the algae is slowly seeping into it. Anyway, so now we need a bucket of water. Here we go. And now also I want to look at, I can turn this off. I want to look at how far up I want, which I think is going to be roughly right here. So what I'm going to do is block it off, because I don't want the water to go flying out there. And I'll find like this right here and use, that's a phone call, be right back. Alright, so we're back. Sorry about that. People like to only call when I'm recording. Anyway, so we have the water here, and as you can see, it's blocked off. So we're going to use this nice little command here as soon as I kind of pause. Fix water. Oh, except I messed that up. Fix water, we'll say, 20. That should fill this all up, I think. Or it's a little bit wider than I thought. So now we'll say fix water 20 again. And now it's filled. Kind of works out. So essentially it is blocked off. It has a dam. And you're probably wondering, oh my goodness, how do we get it to go down there? Well, lucky for us, I can just kind of do this. Now, it might not reach all the way. In fact, it did. I'm surprised. But we want it to make it look much cooler than that. So of course we're gonna add some more water in here. There we go. Oh well. Here, let's do this. Should that one there? No, don't do that. I want it to look cool. It kind of looks, maybe one here. There we go. That looks much better. So now we have a sort of tiered water here, and it funnels into the river. I like it. I like it a lot. So anyway, now that we have finished that, over here, I'm planning on raising it, as I was mentioning. And I think on the sides, well, you can kind of see well, I've been kind of slowly fixing it, but there's a straight line right here where I converted all this to sand because I planned on raising it. And I'm probably going to get rid of some of these trees on the outside and extend and make this a really tall mountain so that there's an actual, you know, I don't know, mountain wall behind the palace that'll be sitting right here. Should be pretty neat, I think. And let me see. I guess we could fly over to hopefully where I think the Colosseum will be, which will be right over here. And this should be all, well, if you're turned around, the Orc gate for the ocean is over there. Oh, that reminds me. I'm thinking a giant sort of gate around here. And I'm not quite sure where I want to put it yet. The main gate to get into the Orc City. Because I wanted some of the entertainment here. But also, I'm not super sure. Because if the ships come in, the trading and stuff would be there. And I would think that, say if people were to visit this city, they would want to go to the trading area. But I don't know if it makes sense that they would have to walk through the Colosseum area and, you know, all the entertainment. It could make sense. I don't know. We'll have to see. But anyway, there might be a gate right here. There might be a gate over here, and then I might just put a wall along to block it all off. Or it might be just mountains. I'm not sure. It's all very, I don't know, up in the air right now. Just trying to get ideas and kind of go with them. Well, first I have to finish this thing over here, but for the most part, we're done with this side at least. Just got to work on this one, which will be probably today's project. So, anyway, that's what I've been doing, guys. This is the next build. I don't know if I'm going to add on to this map afterwards. I will, by all means, when this is done, I'm definitely going to be releasing download for this too. I guess I can just plan on doing that for the rest of my builds, pretty much. Unless it's something super special. But, yeah, this is where we're at so far. My little orc wall here. I guess if you have any suggestions or ideas, by all means, tell me. Because I am open to them. But I guess for now, that is about it, guys. And thanks for watching. Catch you next time.